Hi, hello everyone. How to create a matrix and the matrix operations in R. We are going to see. So just I can change the font size to visible. So it's the latest version of R 4.0.3 updated on October 10, 2020. So the creation of matrix, let us assume M, the name of the variable. So using the command, so matrix is nothing but the two-dimensional array. The vector is one-dimensional. We have created the previous session. We have created the vector. So one-dimensional array. Matrix is nothing but the two-dimensional array. It consists of rows and columns. So how to create the matrix using the function matrix? So see, we combine all the values first. For example, suppose my value is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Suppose let us assume this is a matrix. Now you need to give the instruction whether the numbers are read by column or row wise. So first you can suppose let us create a number of columns 3. Whether the number is read by row or column, so you need to give by row equal to true if it is row wise and t. Okay. Now you see we have created the matrix which contains 9 elements. Then you see the display the matrix 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So row wise first 3 elements. Number of columns 3 columns. Row wise you take. So first 3 first row, second 3 second row, third 3 third row. So in this way you can create a matrix. One kind of matrix. Similarly, you can give the, if you want, you can find out the elements of this one. What is 50? It is nothing but the second row and second column. So just you type the name of the matrix, the square bracket, then 2 comma 2, close the square bracket. It display the exact element of the corresponding position 2 comma 2. Suppose if you want to find out 3 comma 1, what will happen? So you take 3 comma 1, type 3 comma 1 square bracket. It display the third row first element. So you can extract the matrix element in such a manner using the square brackets. Suppose if you want to display second row full, then you can type M2 comma, it's enough, 2 comma, no need to use another one. So the first subscript represents row, the second subscript represents column. You see the second row, the elements are displayed. Suppose if you want to display the third column, simply type 3. So it means column. This one is row. So before comma is row, after comma is column. That represents the index is row and column. So first is row, second one is column. So M3 is third row. So if you want to see the dimension of M, use parenthesis, dimension of M. So that means 3 comma 3. The elements 3 comma 3. Okay. Suppose if we want to remove one element, remove one row from that M and store it in the variable M1. So M, remove first row, square bracket, you simply type -1 comma close. So now you see what is M1, only the second and third row elements 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So you can remove row, first row, that means you use the symbol -1. Similarly, if you want to create M2 from M1, you remove the second column -2, that means the 20, 50, 80, that column is removed and the remaining elements are stored in the variable M2. Let us see. So what is M2? You see here M2, the second column is removed. So likewise you can get sub matrix, subset of the elements from that matrix, sub matrix. You can create sub matrix. So what is the dimension of M2? It display 3 rows 2 columns, the M2. What is the dimension of M1? 2 rows 3 columns. If you want, you can see dimension of M1. So this M1 is in the 2 rows 3 columns. Likewise you can you see the dimension and the subset, this kind of matrix operation is possible. Suppose if you want to perform the arithmetic operations like a matrix multiplication, matrix subtraction, matrix division, that is also possible. Let us take one example. So what is M? What is M? M contains this matrix. Okay, now I am going to create another matrix N. N matrix of, okay, matrix of, you combine the elements. Now I will put 1 2 3. Okay, simple for simple. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 for easy to type. Okay, so similarly number of column equal to 3 by row equal to true by row equal to t. Then you see what is N. The N matrix contains row wise first 3 elements, first row, second row, like that. Now we have created M and N, both are 3 by 3 matrices. Now you can add M plus N. What is the elements? M plus N, these are the elements. If you want, you can store it. M plus N stored in the variable P equal to, you can create P matrix. So what is the P matrix? P matrix contains, why it is the error? Because the small letter is used, case sensitive, or is very case sensitive, so use a simple P. So now you see addition of these two matrices, 10 plus 1 11, 20 plus 2 22, so like that, it's addition. Similarly you can perform subtraction. You can perform subtraction. Suppose use Q is equal to M minus N. So what will happen? It will display the subtracted matrix. Okay, from M subtract N. Okay, so what is your M values? This is your M, subtract 1, 10 minus 1, 20 minus 2. So element wise subtraction is happening. Similarly, if you want to multiply, so multiplication result, suppose you take the result of multiplication M star N. So what is M? First you see the, what is M? So let us clear the screen. M, N, then M star N. What is that? It says just element wise multiplication. 10 into 1 10, 20 into 2 40, suppose 80 into 8 640, like that, 90 into 9 8. It is not exactly matrix multiplication, it is matrix multiplication, element wise multiplication. If you want to exact multiplication, M star percentage N. So use the symbols, percentage symbol in between star. So this is M and N, star is there for multiplication. Exact, that multiplication means row is multiplied by column. So in the row matrix, the dimensions and the number of rows, here number of columns are equal, then only we can multiply the matrices. Okay, so M star, here the number of row 3, number of columns 3, then we can easily multiply the element using the multiplication operations. So here this is nothing but element wise multiplication. This is our actual multiplication. First row multiplied by first column, second row multiplied by second column, like that. Now you see this is your result. First row multiplied by first column, multiply. So 10 into 1, 20 into 4, 30 into 7, multiply and take the sum, your result 300. So first row, first column. Similarly, first row, second column, this value. First row, third column, this value. So likewise, you can perform the matrix operations. Suppose if you want to give the names, you can give the names here also. Row 1 column, row 2, like that. So you can use the command dimension of names. Of, suppose you say this matrix M. So this matrix, in M matrix, you are going to give the title bar, this one, row 1, row 2, row 3, column 1, column 2. So dimension of A, it gives, you can give the name through this command, the list. What is the command? List of, you can use the command C. So what is it? First one is R1, first row. Second one is R2, third one is R3. Even you can give any name, no problem. Okay, so this is row wise R1, R2, R3. Similarly, the next one is column, for giving the column. So this is row title, this is the column title you are giving. Suppose I can give C1, C1, C2, C3. Okay, so then you close. So this is row title, giving the column title, combine all this and give the function using the function list. So daemon names is nothing but you are giving or assigning the name title of rows and columns. Okay, so what is A is not found. Actually we are giving the name is M. So you change that dimension of the matrix M. We have created the name of M. Okay, so now you simply type M, it will show that C1, C2, C3, row 1, row 2, row 3, like that. So you can give whatever is the name. So in this way you can create a matrix and also you can give the title of that matrix and everything. One more thing is to create a matrix using the C bind or bind. Let us see how it works, C bind or bind. For example, I can create the values x is equal to combine 1, 2, 3, then y is equal to combine 10, 20, 30, like that. So I have created what is xy. X is a vector, y is also vector. Now I am going to create a matrix through this vector using the command. For example, z I am going to create a matrix. I didn't use any matrix function. So instead of using the matrix function, I can use C bind. C bind is nothing but column bind. So C x comma y, x comma y. So that means what? The x value is 1, 2, 3, y value is 10, 20, 30. So these three vectors are combined column wise. Bind the two vectors column wise and put it in Z. So what is Z? Z is a matrix. Now you see what is Z? Z is a matrix. If you want, you can see the structure of Z. It shows the numbers. Okay, the dimension list of 2. Okay, so in this way you can create a combine the vector as a matrix format. Okay, as similarly you can create a column. For example, x, y. Now I can create Z2 is equal to R bind of x, y. That means you can bind it in the form of row wise. Z2, you see here 1, 2, 3 first row, 10, 23 is the second row. If you want, you can bind it in column. That means use C bind. Use Z bind. Z equal to Z bind. So what is Z? Column wise. So x values are in column. So C bind or bind. In this way you can also create a matrix using this C bind or bind functions. Okay, then if you want to get a row wise addition, subtraction, like that, because M is there. So use the command apply M1 sum. So what does that means? Apply the function sum. Sum means add the total values of row. 1 is nothing but row. 1 represents row, 2 represents column. Use the matrix M. So what it displays, you see here, M, R1, R2, R3. What is the value of M? This is the value of M matrix. First row sum total. First row total 60. Second row total 150. Third row total 240. Suppose if you use instead of 1, if you put 2, it will display the column is total. 10, 40, 70, 120. These 2, 150. These 3, 180. So using the apply command, you can get some values of the measures, either sum, mean, length, whatever it is. You can use some of the functions here. Accordingly, this apply function will execute. So in this way we can use the create a matrix and perform matrix operations. Thank you.